But there is one thing I wanted to ask you. Probably the least important thing, because I feel like just to go into the gender inequality topic, we would need another 4 hours.
Probably.
But there is one little, let's say, one factor that you mentioned twice already today, which is, and I have it written here, so it was about to come up sooner or later, which is the gender of the mascot of the cereal. And I honestly ask you, because I have no idea. I tried to think to myself, why is that? And I'm sure you thought about it long and hard. Why do you think that companies use male mascot? It doesn't make any sense for me. Do you think it's just something that people do on default?
Yes.
Because if I think of maybe in my culture, if the how to say, the figure that nourishes you, that means nutrition and care, is the woman,
Correct.
not the man. Why
Correct.
is the man in the cover of the cereal?
That's exactly what I was wondering. That's exactly why I wanted to do that. I was like you said, how come when ages and ages ago, I'm talking like pre-religion as Christianity and Judaism, the goddess was worshipped and women were worshipped because of their creative powers, so to speak. And then there was a big shift. Another book I must plug is called On Our Best Behavior, The 7 Deadly Sins and the Price Women Paid to Be Good. And this book is my Bible. It's so fucking good. But it goes into the whole history. Anyways, I'll leave that for people to read. Why? To answer your question, I don't think anyone knows the answer, but I would say it's similar to how when you say firemen, policemen, everything, someone is coming over today to fix the computer. Oh, tell him we have a default of men in our society. I think that A, could be a reason, but B, and this is a complete hypothetical kind of thing. I don't know. I really don't know if it's true or what's going on. But in my communication studies, we also did some looking at the psychology behind like commercials, and then in the case of cereal boxes, the angle of the eyes in the mascots is angled perfectly to meet a child's eye in the aisle and establish through that eye contact trust and connection with the mascot.
Okay.
So, you have this kid with the box that they want to have from the cereal because they've made a connection with it at the store, and then they're sitting with it every day at the table and playing the games on the back and everything, and that's how you build this bond.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it is true that, let's say, that we might have something there.
Yeah, I don't think it answers your question about why they're male. I think it's the other way around, where it's like, oh, the effects of it being male must have, there must be effects of it, but I don't know the answer. And that's your question is the same question I asked.
There might be something there. Maybe we just keep it for one time. We grab a beer because there might be a line of thought there of maybe the kid. There is a different relationship between kids and the mothers and kids and the fathers. Yeah. But this is just neurology. Where, I read about this very recently. Let's say the reason why a baby girl releases oxytocin in her brain when she's 2, 3, 4 with the father is totally different from the reason why it releases oxytocin with the mother. Whoa. With the mother it has to do more with cuddles and more with let's say being close in a more affectionate way. With the father it's more about playing games, about having fun. And in fact I'm experiencing that way more with my daughter, because my daughter is, and I don't blame her, my wife is awesome, but is more loving towards her mom. And when she was tiny, So sorry.
It's okay.
I tell everyone to shut my phone, and my phone is there, but I got the call here. Anyway, sorry about this.
It's okay.
So when I was trying to in order to, let's say, approach my baby daughter when she was very tiny, in the same way that my wife was doing it, let's say, being, let's say, caring, loving. I'm very loving and caring myself, let's say. So I'm all about hugs and so on. It didn't have the same effect. But when I play with her, it's a totally different story.
Yeah.
Maybe the relationship between that figure and the kids is different. It's
very interesting. It's all very interesting.